All right, you bunch of yahoos, strap yourselves in for another episode of Dan and Don's Toxic Masculinity.
In other words, shut up, sit up, and pay attention.
Living in a state like California,
Oh, God.
there's all kinds of pros, cons, the whole 9 yards. But I'll say it's a state where lots of people are coming into the state, but then there's lots of people who are leaving the state.
Yes,
I think
a
a lot of people
taking their money with them.
I think a lot of people are leaving the state because of taxation and stuff like that. That's rising up a great deal. I mean, I know that politics, stuff like that's a bit of a ugly subject to speak about, but
we have our governor in the state of California is a moron, and he doesn't deserve a job at all, any kind of job. This is a guy that shut down the entire state on the 4th of July, a big celebration for the United States, shut down every bar and restaurant in California except his own, which was booked solid all weekend. It's called Plump Jack Winery in Northern California. And this guy, don't lead by...
I don't think that ever made the news.
Yeah, it didn't. Don't lead by example. So you shut all the mom and pop places down, bars and restaurants, and yet yours is booked solid the entire 4th of July weekend. Shame on you. You piece of garbage.
Shane, that's illegal. You would think.
He's a piece of garbage, is what he is. And then our
he's Aunt Nancy's nephew.
Yeah, he's Nancy's nephew. And then we've got in Los Angeles, we have our mayor Garcetti, who is just worthless. If you're a celebrity, anything you want, no problem. If you're a taxpayer that's not a celebrity, screw you. He's a horrible person. Yeah, they got to go. They got to go. California's a beautiful state. We have a lot of cool stuff to see, what have you. But it's being ruined by these people. These people are horrible.
Well, I can't say California is not the only state that's happening to us. It's just, again, lack of leadership all the way around. When you look at,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, please. Yeah. Nobody is leading by example. Let's put it that way.
I don't even know. Can we refer to it as the White House anymore, or is that racist?
It might be a racist statement. I mean, shit. You got Florida is good. Texas is good.
Yeah.
I can't understand why everybody else can't follow their example.
DeSantis is amazing.
Yeah.
The governor of Florida. He is just the greatest. I called his office, left a message. I said, I don't know if this message will get to him. But I said, this guy's doing fantastic. I love the way he's dealing with this situation. He's fantastic. Yeah.
I like what he did with the airlines.
The airlines is the greatest thing. You heard about that one, right?
No, I did not.
So apparently the fearless leader, whoever's stumbling around in that building in Washington, I guess people that are crossing the border illegally, they're putting them on airplanes and dumping them off in different states, apparently. So when DeSantis found out
Or putting them on buses and dropping them off in the middle of the night. Yes,
so DeSantis says, well, here's what we're going to do. If we catch people coming across illegally, we're going to send them to Delaware, which is where, our guy's from here. And Dum Dum's from. They're going to send him to Dum Dum State. And he says, and airlines that have been doing this aren't allowed in Florida.
There you go.
So you know what? Wow. That's amazing. Now, whether that happened or not, don't know. But the fact that he had enough balls to go, you know what? And the airlines that are doing this kind of behavior, not allowed in Florida. How cool is that?
That's beautiful.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Again, when you look at the constitutional rights, the way that they're being trampled, things of that nature, it's ridiculous. Freedom of speech. I've bitched about this a couple of times, but when our news is allowed to blatantly lie, that's wrong. I mean, it's there was a time where if they would have said or printed something incorrectly, they were liable. They better retract it, an apology. Otherwise, there was circumstances.
No, I was telling Don when I went, we were trying to do Expendables 4 in the UK, and I had heard that the UK is just locked down. And so I flew over. This was a few months back. I flew over, quarantined for 5 days because they're not ridiculous. I quarantined for 5 days, got out of quarantine. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do here. The whole country's locked down. No, it's not. It's wide open. The UK is wide open. It's fantastic. So our media here is just going, oh, God, the UK. No, it's not, you lying bastards. It's wide open. It was great. The UK was great. Great time. Everything's open, walking in anywhere you want, no mask, no nothing.
Except for the 5 day,
except for the 5 day thing. At least they have an understanding. Like the 5 days, they go. You have to be negative when you get on the plane. Okay, fine. Mm-hmm. Get there. I test day one, And then if you test day 5 and you're still negative, they're like, just, okay, go knock yourself out, have fun, leave the room. Canada, I just got back from Canada. Those people are out of their minds, and I could be very content never going again. 14-day quarantine in Canada. I flew up to Seattle. I had to drive across, show them that I was negative, had to give them a plan from the production company of my quarantine. This is where I'm staying. I'm not going to leave the room. So I drive across the border, show the Border Patrol I'm negative, drive to the hotel. I'm in quarantine now.
14 days that you basically...
How do you eat, though?
Yeah.
Well, I had the production finally set up a grocery service with me, which was great. But so I get there.
No, wait. How do you eat? they deliver groceries and you have a kitchen, or do they cook it for you?
Had a kitchen.
Okay, so you had like a room, like a kitchenette.
Yeah, a little kitchenette
okay,
thing.
Gotcha.
But the weird thing is, so I'm negative to cross the border. They test me the very next day. I get tested. So I find out, that's still considered the first day. So the second day, I'm negative again, fine. Then they test me on the 8th day. I get the results on the 9th, I'm negative, and I call the medical people up. I go, okay, negative. And the girl goes, well, I guess you're done. And I go, okay, let me just confirm it with Border Patrol. So I call Border Patrol. I go, okay, negative. And they go, yeah, it's a 14-day quarantine. And I go, okay, I've got 3 negative results. I've been here 9 days. Nobody's called me or come by to check on me.
From Border Patrol?
From Border Patrol.
Okay.
Nobody. So nobody knows if I've even been in the hotel room because nobody's checked on me. And I said, so do you test me on the 14th day? And he goes, no. And I go, sounds retarded. He goes,
it's like the honor system? Or?
Yeah. He goes, what? I go, sounds fucking retarded to me because you never checked on me and you're not going to test me on the 14th day, but you want me to stay another 5 days in this room. Well, that's our policy, sir. Well, your policy's retarded.
Yeah.
First of all, you never checked on me in the first place, so I could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But after I have 3 negatives in the course of 9 days, you want me to stay another 5 days, and you're not going to test me again anyway? And then then I got out, and you had to have a vax card to go anywhere. I'm not vaccinated. It's the dumbest. Canada, you can have it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, my Canadian relatives.
I can say Canada is not the only country that's like that. I mean, like you said, you can see all that right here in the United States when you look at all depends on what state we want to pick on.
Well, but it's like like back to the news stuff. A lot of the news organizations are sponsored by Pfizer.
Yeah.
Pfizer, the CEO of Pfizer doesn't have his own vaccine. He hasn't been vaccinated, and the CEO of Pfizer is a veterinarian. That gives me a lot of confidence because anytime my car breaks, I take it to the plumber, and he usually fixes it for me. So I got a veterinarian recommending the drug to take, and he won't take it himself. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Why does nobody look at
Gives
that?
you a warm fuzzy, yeah.
Yeah, it makes me all warm and fuzzy inside, realizing that he has no confidence.
Right.
Yeah.
He's making billions of dollars, and he's not taking it.
Yeah, I figure if they vaccinate and booster shot all of our different political leaders, let's wait about 30 days, maybe 60 days, and who's ever left alive. I mean, it was God's will, right?
Yeah, it's insanity. And then when you look at the CDC, less than 25% of their own employees are vaccinated. This is the CDC.
Really?
Yeah, less than 25% of their own employees are vaccinated. The CDC has never done a study on somebody that's had COVID and if they can get it again and if they carry this. They've never done that because they don't want to. Why have you not done that?
No money in it.
No, there's no money in it. Why have you not done that? And when I pointed out to somebody the other day, I said the flu's insane. The flu, 9 million to 42 million people a year get the flu, right? Every year. Still happens.
But in the last 2 years, though, you haven't heard that word flu.
No, flu doesn't exist. It's all COVID. And
there's no money in the flu.
There's no money in the flu. Out of those people, 140 to 710,000 are hospitalized. And out of that, it's, 9,000 to 12 or 15,000 die every year just of the flu. Mm-hmm. We don't hear about that. We don't hear about any of that. Everything is COVID related now.
Yeah.
Everything's COVID related. And we all had, in my house, we all had COVID just, during the holidays. Mm-hmm. My daughter's double vaxxed. My son's girlfriend is double vaxxed and boosted. My son and I, no booster. My girl, was wearing up until this a mask 24/7 in the car, at work, at home. And then after she got it, I'm like, are we done with the mask bullshit? Can we lose that now? So now she doesn't wear it.
I just think it's really unhealthy just by wearing that mask all the time.
Breathing in your own,
exactly.
Yeah.
Carbon carbon dioxide.
Carbon monoxide. You're not. You're not.
Breathe in that
supposed to do
shit on your mustache there, Severn.
Well, come on now. One of us keeps ours a little bit better groomed than that.
Well, thank you.
know,
I appreciate that. Yes. I mean, I've been staying steady with it.
Okay. All right.
No, the whole thing is insanity. And if you go to the CDC's website about the masks, so look up I got an argument with somebody the other day about this. I said I went to the CDC's website and looked this up. The CDC says masks don't do anything except for big particulates, not airborne viruses. And the only way a mask is good is if it's form-fitting to your face and has its own ventilation system.
Yeah.
So your little flower patterned, homemade little thing ain't doing anything. Sorry, it's not doing anything.
Yeah, made for fucking sawdust particles and and sand.
Nobody's ever come up to me when I'm standing on the side of a building going to jump off and gone, that's pretty dangerous. I don't recommend you doing it. Yeah, no shit. But that's my job. So don't tell me to wear a mask if I don't want to wear a mask and I want to get this scary disease, which apparently I've had already.
Invisible boogeyman.
Yeah, the boogeyman disease. If I want to get that, that's my choice. I don't care. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. And basically, I just want to be left alone.
We're all put on this fucking earth to die.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. We start dying from the fucking minute we're born. Mm-hmm. And that's...
Boy, yeah, that's a real cheery,
He's just a buzzkill.
image there. Gosh.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
You all been sitting here talking about, jumping off fucking cliffs, walking cows, and skirts, and it comes down to me being a buzzkill.
That explains it now. He's had this attitude from the second you're born. I'm dying. Really?
I'm going to fucking die. What do I care?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Fuck all.
Yeah.
I like to take down to the psychiatrist at least just once, just to sit back there, just kind of listen to how that session would go.
That's an observation sport.
That poor psychiatrist. I'd pay for it. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Get her away from the window.
It's got to be a good looking girl.
Yeah.
It's
on the first floor.
Yeah. So Dawn could come in completely inappropriate. Hey, darling.
Come here, sit on my knee, baby, and I'll tell you all my problems.
Yeah, I'll tell you everything's going wrong. Yeah.
You think your life is bad? Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely I'd pay to see that.
That's an observation sport, boy. Out there.
Yeah. That might be a new show.
Yeah.
just Dawn at a psychiatrist's office.
Spin that one off here. The couple of
Yeah. Doctor visit.
Yeah.
Dawn's that would be comedy / adult content /
definitely adult content.
Language alone would be
definitely adult content. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Kids can't watch that one, that's for sure.
No. Children are not invited.
Yeah. So it has to be like after 9 p.m. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Shit.
Yeah. Dawn will definitely say something inappropriate.
Them little bastards stay up later than we do. What are you talking about 9 p.m.?
Well,
you're asleep at 8:30, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
But that's the funny thing about getting older. Sometimes I'll be at home going, fuck it, I'll just go to bed.
Yeah, why am I up?
Nothing better to do.
Why the fuck am I up?
Yeah.
I go to sleep and I get more entertained in my dreams. Yeah.
What they say, your childhood punishments or your adult dreams, going to bed early, not going out to parties, whatever. All that stuff, your childhood, fantasies or your adult, your adult dreams or whatever, your adult goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be out. I couldn't imagine going to a bar or a nightclub now and being out like even at 10 o'clock, which like Tonaway Reed is Dwayne Johnson's stunt double. And I told him years ago, I said, you have two groups of friends. You have the group that I'm in that will come to your house for a party. When it starts getting around 10 o'clock, I'm like, I got to go.
Yeah,
I got to go home, go to bed. And then you got that whole other group that's arriving. And then you guys and you guys are going out all night. And I'm like, I'm not in that group. I'm in that first group when I'm 10 o'clock. Oh, God, I got to go.
Good night. Thanks.
But I've witnessed it, seen the young kids coming in. They're all, okay, we're ready to go. I'm like, I'm going to bed now. See you later. Got to go. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
I'll be right there. Then just kind of like.
Oh, yeah. I do. I think my daughter calls it the Irish goodbye. Anytime like we have a party, when I'm done, I'm just done.
Yeah.
We had a neighborhood block party in my yard. We had the margarita bar and something else in my front lawn. And one people, they had the taco thing, and the people did this. And I'm drinking, and I'm tired. And Robert, my neighbor, he goes, you just walked in the house. shut the front curtains and turn the front light off. Everybody's out there having margaritas and stuff in my front yard. I turned the front lights on and I went to bed. And Robert said, I turned to whoever it was. He said, like, guess Stuart's done for the night. And they had to take all the stuff and carry it over to his house. I just went.
Because the porch light's on over there.
Yeah, I'm just done. I shut the lights off and went to bed. I'm done.
Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn.
Yeah, I don't want. No, don't stay over at my house late. Don't. No, I got to go. I'm too old for this garbage. Really too old for this
that
garbage.
Clint Eastwood movie. Gran Torino, get off my lawn.
Get
I
off
love
my
that.
lawn. Oh, yeah. That was a great movie.
I love that.
Just his character there was just
fucking
great.
classic.
Great.
Classic.
Yeah. There's been some great movies lately, and there's been a lot of turds, but and I understand the franchise movies. I get them. They make money hand over fist, but how stupid do we have to be?
Yeah.
You know, I love like the one Fast and Furious when I saw the trailer for it, and I didn't see it, so sorry, Fast and Furious guys, but a bunch of cars come out of an airplane. I guess they're on parachutes.
I've never seen any of them.
Well, a bunch of cars, Chargers and whatever, come out of this airplane, and they land like on a dirt road. They've all got off-road tires, and then once they're skidding down the road, they've got their low-profile tires. I'm like, is the audience that stupid that you didn't see?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, the off-road tires for the big bang part when it hits the ground, and then it's just low-profile tires all of a sudden. It's okay. And I love Fast and Furious movies in the sense that they're street thugs that outsmart the FBI and stuff because that always happens.
Yeah.
Not like the FBI trains or learns stuff or anything.
Yeah, they go to school for
No,
anything.
they don't study stuff. And I called the FBI when people used to park in front of my house all the time. I called the FBI, the local branch. I'm like, I got a question. The guy's like, yeah. And I'm like,
Is this Stuart Wilson again?
Yeah. He goes,
They see his ID go,
Jesus, him.
I go, hey, I'm just curious. I said, on my street, out of all the houses, people that come anywhere, if they're walking up on the main, drag or whatever, they're always parking in front of my house. Why? And he goes, does your house look good from the front? And I go, yeah. He goes, do you have a fence? And I go, yeah. Well, they feel comfortable. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah. They've done studies. So because my house doesn't look like they're going to get shot parking in front of it, and it has a fence which gives a little bit of separation between where their car is and my house, they feel comfortable. They feel content. Because the house is well maintained, they're probably not going to get shot. And I'm like, really? And so the FBI guy tells me this
They
on the
did
phone.
studies. They spent millions of dollars studying that.
Yeah. I thought it was...
Come on there, Don. Our government has to waste money somehow here right now. Come on.
Yeah.
Dan.
Frivolous studies?
Dan, they're spending your money.
Don, they're spending everybody's money right now. So I'm in good company right now. I know you're looking for a little bit of a rise out of me right now. I was like going, you can't stop.
I see a quiver. I see a twist.
You can't stop stupidity that's taking place here. Well, you can, but I don't want to go through some of the methods of how that gets stopped.
Yeah, it's out of control. But yeah, that's my plight in my neighborhood, parking in front of my house. That's all I got to look for. I'm turning into my dad. It's great.
Nobody parks in front of my house.
No, nobody. They got to find it first. Yeah, they're not going to park in front.
No.
I had a hard enough time just trying to get into place. Jeez.
Oh yeah, he told me when I came. I said, the GPS is taking me. No, go there.
Don't go that way.
to the
Don't listen to
mailbox.
that.
Stop at
Yeah,
the
no,
mailbox.
I came that way the first time there. Going to it was supposed to be a dry riverbed, but it had water going through it. I'm thinking, how deep is this? I'm going to get about halfway across it. All of a sudden, I'm floating down the river.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he tells me, I'll meet you. Go to the mailboxes. And apparently Donna's not aware of the other series of mailboxes.
Yeah, I
way
didn't
up
think
the
about
hill.
the other mailboxes.
So I'm like, these mailboxes? I kept driving. I finally saw that massive amount of mailboxes. Like, okay, maybe this is it. But
yeah. You kind of would wish a road grader would go down the road every once in a while because there's like you're going down to certain areas. You're going.
It keeps the riffraff like you out.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your car's destroyed by the time you go down that driveway. Mine's having enough problems when I was following Don in. I'm like, oh, great.
No, that was
Something's
you.
gonna fall
That was
off.
you still cold
Still
from the
cold,
trip.
yeah. Probably.
Good cover there, Don.
Yeah,
good cover.
yeah.
That guy quick. He's quick sometimes.
Yeah, well,
Rarely, but yeah.
Well, everyone occasionally it strikes.
That's
It's like
right.
striking oil.
That's right.
Baby, she's tired. She
Yeah,
had a big day.
Yeah.
Oh,
She had a real big day.
Yeah, she ate breakfast. She went out with us to breakfast.
Took her to breakfast.
for a road trip.
Yeah, she got cigars. She had lunch.
Yeah. She went to the mechanic.
Went to the mechanic.
And she went to, she's had a big day.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we ventured 20 miles from home.
It was great fun. It was great fun. We bought cat food. It was just a busy day.
It was a busy day.
For two celebrities like us. We bought cat food, went to the mechanic.
Yeah.
It was, at breakfast.
At breakfast, talked to the old people at the breakfast shack, you know.
Didn't have to worry about any paparazzi there.
No, surprising, there was no paparazzi, which is weird. Yeah.
The sunny
At least
side,
thought they would have been for Quinn, maybe. The paparazzi.
Sunny Side Up Cafe keeps them clear for Quinn's sake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they know Quinn, which is really funny, and they go, "Oh, Quinn," and took us right to the back room.
Take it to the back, come up with their water bowl, come with a plate of sliced ham for her. Yeah.
And you wonder why that lady thought we were a couple. Witnessing that, yeah. She's the love of my life. Okay, all right.
Sure, buddy. Yeah,
sure.
Whatever you say. There,
yeah, there, fella. Yeah, and the other guy too. Right?
Yeah. Your boyfriend over there. That didn't affect the waitress though. Oh, he had a little waitress liked him. She approached him under the guise of the dog. Yeah. Which that was a sham.
I'm just here to see the dog, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure you are. Sure you are.
And she says, "You're the beast from the UFC, aren't you?" No. Yeah. So that ruined that.
Yeah.
Go away, honey. Go away.
Yes. Kill. I could see that one.
Yeah. Anytime anybody thinks, I'm you, I just.
Actually, that came up in one of those questions with our little double D's in your face type segments right there. Fans was asking, how often do you get mistake for me or me for you? And I mean, I've had different people come up to me think that I'm Don Frye at different times. Yeah.
Ooh, it's scary. I'll tell you what. When people think I'm Dan Severn, I am the best Dan Severn I can be. I am. I do not tell them I'm not. I am the best Dan Severn I'm capable of in your honor.
Okay. Something tells me that there might be certain states or cities that I probably shouldn't
be
going
to.
Yeah.
A couple warrants looking for you.
Some places you're just not allowed anymore. And that's okay. We'll talk about that.
So you grabbed a tit or two, shit.
Or two?
Or four. Or what was her name?
Peggy.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6.
That's called 4.
4.
You get 4 nipples in there. You got to work it. Like that.
And the way you did it just goes right back to that lady the other night.
Yeah.
You were doing this.
Yeah.
Like Dan says, you do this and
you got to milk it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It makes good for good grips there for working with the wrestling. So it's always good to have good grip.
Yeah. That's the whole
you can
thing.
either work Peggy the rest of your life, or you can go wrestle and then fight. Oh, you never been in a fight. That's right.
No, he doesn't fight. Remember those guys who's banging her head off?
Yeah. It's competition. Yeah, never been in a fight.
Yeah, never been in a fight.
There's something wrong with you, boy.
When his opponent's in the hospital, who were you to fight? No, apparently not.
No. I was competing.
I was competing in an event. I ended up here in the hospital.
Like women's rowing.
Yeah. The other guy was totally content.
Like chess, yes.
Yeah.
So moving along here now. I don't wish to be the object here right now because it's all about Stuart.
Oh yeah, it's all about me.
Okay.
Yeah, just ask me.
Thank you for watching another episode of Dan and Don's Toxic Masculinity. You better like, subscribe, and share, or I'm going to come to your house.